What's up, everybody? So today I'm going to be going through my top 10 from the 1956 top set, one of my favorite sets of all time. One of the main reasons is that I just picked up a brand new 56 Topps card, and I figured I'd do an updated top 10. So I'm really excited to show off the new card. Just want to mention that the National is coming up this weekend. Unfortunately, I will not be there. Some people have asked, so I figured I'd mention on this video. I will not be at the National in Chicago. I am looking forward to seeing all the videos. It's going to be a lot of fun just kind of living vicariously through everyone's videos this weekend. I will probably try to make it to the East Coast National coming up in August, so I'll probably be there, but unfortunately I will not be at the National in Chicago. But like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing all of the awesome content that I'm sure will be coming out this weekend. So without further ado, I just figured I'd get right into it. So one of my favorite sets, the 56 Topps set. This is a common card, Eddie Mixus. And you can see I have some cards in the background here, some cards that didn't quite make the top 10, including this card, which is not from the 56 Topps set. This is a 2020 Babe Ruth. I wish I had a card that looked like that. But here it is. And, here's the back. I love the... all the cards are horizontal, and then you got this awesome cartoon on the back. Such an awesome set. It's about a 340 card set. Definitely doable if you want to put it together. I have a bunch of commons here that I'm just, pulling out. Art Dittmer. And I got these as part of like this vintage lot that I bought a couple of years back. And haven't had too much of an opportunity to show these off, so I figured I'd show them. I just love the action shots here. Some of them have some great shots of, plays at home. And look at this. That's a great shot. Joe Astroth, catcher from the Kansas City A's. Mike Garcia, Hector Lopez. You can see here Gil McDougald. And the Yankees won the World Series in 1956. Hell of a year for the Yankees in 1956. I think it was a 7-game series against the Brooklyn Dodgers. Don Larson pitched a perfect game, and Mickey Mantle won an MVP. So it was a great year for the Yankees. 2023, not as good of a year for the Yankees. But you know what? You never know. The season isn't over yet. Dale Mitchell, look at that. Just awesome. There's Mike Garcia again. Let's see, Bill Verdon. So, Irv Palika, Rip Rapolsky, Dixie Howell, Willie Jones, Marv Grissom, Bob Keegan. Let's see, Gus Bell, Carl Spooner, Freeman, and Sammy White. Look at that shot. I wish I had some of these cards in better condition, but look at that shot at home plate. That is awesome. And then you can see here, look at the back. Sammy was a basketball star at University of Washington. I'm going around in circles. I feel like this, set probably took forever to put together with all the cartoons and the stats and the multiple pictures, and then the facsimile. This is like the autograph, basically, of them signing a contract with Topps. Of course, 56 is the year where they didn't have competition from Bowman. So that is probably another reason why I really like this set is, all of the main cards, for the most part, are in here. Although Frank Robinson should have had a card in here, and that's a big miss. Like the one problem with the 56 Topps set, there's no big rookies. I think the biggest rookie in the 56 Topps set is Luis Aparicio, which I don't have, by the way. But that would probably be the biggest rookie. And so that is probably what kind of holds the set back a little bit. But, it's very similar to the 55 Topps set, but the 55 Topps set doesn't have Mickey Mantle. So, and then this set also has team cards. You can see here Cleveland Indians. And I know it's one of the first years where, cards had team cards So this is an example of that. Cleveland Indians. They had a really good team. The Cleveland, Gene Woodling. Let's see who else. You got Bob Feller, Bob Lemon on that team, Larry Doby. So pretty nice. All right, so let's get in quickly into the top 10. So this at number 10, Duke Snider. As I mentioned before, the Yankees played the Brooklyn Dodgers in the 56 World Series, and Duke Snider had a big piece in that. So that's an awesome card. This is a card I've owned for forever, since I was a kid, and this is in a BVG 5.5. So great looking card there. At number 9, this is a beautiful card. Again, these are two cards right off the bat from my childhood, and that's probably, you know, part of the reason why I love this set. The Monty Irvin I had growing up, Monty Irvin, the Duke Snider, and the Robin Roberts are all cards that I had when I was, 11, 12 years old. So I've had these cards in my collection forever. And this Robin Roberts is absolutely stunning. I should, look into, crossing it over maybe to PSA or SGC. I think it would probably cross over successfully. I mean, this card looks fantastic. Great eye appeal. At number 8, this is a card that my dad picked up for me. And you can see Elston Howard, catcher, outfielder for the New York Yankees. Look at that. And a PSA 7. I love it. For the Yankees. And so there you have the Elston Howard. At number 7, Ernie Banks, Mr. Cub, shortstop for the Chicago Cubs. Very, very awesome. Yeah, some of the cards that I don't have from the 56 top set, which is, I guess, I have a lot of work to do when it comes to the 56 top set. I don't have Willie Mays. I don't have Luis Aparicio, which is like the top rookie. I don't have Hank Aaron. I used to own Hank Aaron, but I gave it away in an epic giveaway at one point. And I don't own Sandy Koufax. So those are just some cards that I do not own from the 56 top set. But I do, as you can see, I do own some pretty awesome cards. Ted Williams, look at that. Ted Williams. I had, this was part of that vintage lot I was just showing off. This one is a 4 with MC. I guess, is that Mark or just miscut? Look at that. Look at that. That's cool. That's actually kind of cool. You can actually see the next card. And is that Koufax? Is number 6 Sandy Koufax? It might be. It looks like Sandy Koufax, number 6. So maybe I do have a Sandy Koufax. I have a tiny sliver of a Sandy Koufax. All right, at number 5 is this Yogi Berra that I picked up at a show in White Plains a couple of years ago and got it graded. All these cards, these cards that I got when I was growing up. And then one of my first shows when I got back into collecting, picked this card up raw and then sent it off to Beckett to get them all graded. And that one came back as a 7. At number 4, the Roberto Clemente. This is his second year card, his rookie being in 55. So yeah, it's hard to, 55 and 56 are both fantastic sets. And if you want to argue that 55 is a better set, it's hard for me to argue with that, but it doesn't have Mickey Mantle in it. And as a Yankees fan, I have to go with 56. But second year Clemente is pretty awesome. Oh, and here is my newest card. Look at this card, guys. Eddie Matthews in a PSA 8. Look at this card. It is exceptional. Near mint 8. And anytime you could, get a card from the 50s that is in a near mint PSA 8. And this one, the eye appeal on it is absolutely gorgeous. Milwaukee Braves third baseman, home run hitter, Eddie Matthews. Look at this. Let's see how many home runs he hit. 41 home runs. So awesome. Now, I don't know if that's his stats from 55 or 56, but 41 home runs, 101 RBIs for Eddie Matthews. And so there's my newest card. That was the reason why I wanted to do this video, guys, to show off my latest card, Eddie Matthews, in a PSA 8, gray back. It's weird. Sometimes I've noticed that the white back goes for more, and sometimes I've noticed that the gray back goes for more. And I've noticed that for some reason, I think the gray back actually sells for more for the Eddie Matthews. I'm not sure I quite get it. And then at number 2, and you guys probably have seen these cards before, Jackie Robinson. And the next 2 cards, and I'll just show them off at the same time. Number 2 and number 1. And there's the Mickey Mantle. Look at that. How awesome is this card of Mickey Mantle making that play? But yeah, number 2 and number 1. You could put either one at number 1. Jackie Robinson, this one's in an 8, and then the Mickey Mantle's at a 7. They both go for about the same price, whether you're dealing with a PSA 8 or PSA 7. The Mickey goes for a little bit more, but if I were a betting man over the next 10 to 15 years, and I had to keep one, I bet the Jackie in a PSA 8 is a better investment than the Mantle in a 7. I think that would be my guess. But either way, some 2 awesome cards. The Mantle in a 7, the Jackie in a 6, whatever. They look amazing. Look at that. This was Jackie's last card, which is also pretty awesome. And he also was in the 56 World Series, as I mentioned, against the Yankees. I think he had a walk-off single in Game 6. And then the Yankees won like 9-0 in Game 7. But, Jackie, I think, had a pretty nice World Series and his last Topps card. So there you have it, guys. My 56 Topps collection. This is my brand new Eddie Matthews in a PSA 8. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of the new Eddie Matthews that I'm totally excited to add to the collection. Looking forward to those videos at the National, guys, and I will talk to you later. Peace!